Hello, hello, welcome back to Evenicle show. Hoodies. And why did you make Kanos get another weird disease? Here, Kana, come relax on the medical bed. Good foo. In your eyes, I see the reflection of a pitiful woman shackled by the chains of love. Of course, I'm talking about my very being. Your smile is the only thing that can bring happiness to my wretched soul. And she had a relapse. I'm listening. Please lay down a second. Alex ignored his wife's ramblings and swiftly summoned Medica's power. Surprise, Medica! What's wrong? Still feeling weird? What the heck was wrong with me? I don't know. What did I? Got that back to the cheesy lines she had been seeing and burned her face into the nearby pillow. Calm down, Shakespeare. We know it was all because of the new disease you've caught. Right, Yuraki? Yes, I was a bit surprised, but it wasn't so embarrassing once we got used to it. Could you please stop staring at me with that pitiful look? No. So, what did you catch this time? That shouldn't be a strain P. P for please stop? No. P for pretentious. As you may have noticed, it causes the patient to speak in an overly pompous manner. Yeah, at least it doesn't sound like a dangerous disease. It was just a little annoying. And that's where you're wrong! Of all people, Charo? It's a fatal disease that we need to treat as soon as possible. It made Kaz count to jump in front of a carriage while chatting about her daring love. Or something like that. I don't want to die in such an idiotic way! What do we need to treat Kara this time? A weird one. But she's right in front of us. Well, that's easy. We could just wait until she has a relapse. Actually, it's just an alcoholic drink that happens to be called that. Please, let's go look for it right away. I'm pretty sure it's sold in the shops of Buddha. Let's remember to buy one the next time we stop around there then. Alex analyzed Canis Chunibia strain P and learned about symptoms and eradication treatment. Neat! Ah. Alex and his wife stayed at the Buddha's church to, wait, what? To see what Saint Masquerade wanted to talk about. Dr. Alex. I mean, I'm terribly sorry. Thank you for coming. The saint quickly wiped away the trail of drool leaking from her mouth and returned to her usual expression. You asked us to see you when we were at Red Cross, so here we are. Yes, I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. All good. No worries. So what is it? The source of your power, Dr. Alex. Is your infinite lust? Right. I thought that most men felt just as horny as I always do, but I guess I'm a little special. But having lots of pent-up lust is bad, right? Not exactly. Being able to generate that much desire isn't inherently a bad thing. But look at all those sexy ladies that we caught. It was because of me! Really? But then again, actually they are posing as threats with their attacks and stuff. They are threats! It's because of me! It is said that the human soul is composed of 3 Han and 7 Po. They are the spiritual components of your soul, and their influence defines your attitude and personality. The Po drives your desires, and one of them is the source of an individual's lust. I see. So you could see that lust is one of the basic components of one's soul? Makes sense. So it can't be considered a negative drive by itself? But I haven't named his mutagens after each of the 7 Po, right? Maybe we ended up having a negative image of them because of that? So my strongest Po is the one that generates my lust, huh? And it's so strong that it ended up being the dominant desire that characterizes my whole self. Yes, and I believe that this intense drive is precisely what will give you the power to overcome any obstacle. That's interesting. What does it have to do with today's matter? The time has come for Dr. Alex to perform the holy baby-making ritual with the saints. Wait, what? That's the simply innate desire to breed. Or in other words, to preserve your species and survive. Giving Dr. Alex the chance to mate with the saints should strengthen his lust and increase his power. Let's see. That makes sense. Hold on a second. That's not true. It doesn't make any sense at all. I think I have to agree. A baby is certainly a blessing, but it's still a little too early. Thought there was lots of babies too, but she's waiting for when things calm down. The girls all disagreed with Masquerade's suggestion of letting the saints wear Alex's kids so early. But they waited for so long though. Well, to sum things up, we've discussed this in the past and decided to have our kids at the same time. Right. We decided that. Didn't we? I understand. I completely respect your wishes and feelings. Even so, I believe we should start preparing sooner than later and engage in some baby-making practice. Okay. So we'll use a contraceptive spell? Yes? Are you sure that this will be enough to boost Alex's lust and make him stronger? Absolutely! He shall be performing one of the Holy Virus rituals to achieve that. Oh, so it's another one of those weird ceremonies. Yes, this one follows in the ancestor steps, who once went on a long pilgrimage to find his lover. Each time he found Mother Eve, he was rewarded with passionate love-making. In other words, it's an erotic game of hide-and-seek. Huh? It's a game? Something like that. We saints will hide somewhere in the many dungeons of the world. Dr. Alex will have to find us. And when he does, he shall bear the duty to make love to us. That sounds fun, but what was Mother Eve thinking when she came up with this game? It is written that she simply wished to tease her partner. In the end, the constant anticipation significantly increased the power of their lust. She set up a worldwide game of hide-and-seek just to blue ball him a little. Well, and that said that Mother Eve and the ancestor had holy sex in every way possible. In conclusion, we free saints will be hiding somewhere in the dungeons of the world. Yay. If you find and join us in practicing baby making, your power shall increase even further. Okay, I'm up for it. I mean, I just have to find you and I'll get rewarded with specs, right? I'm getting horny just thinking about it. Robra and Jens are already hiding, as the ceremony will begin as soon as you leave the church. Alright, no worries. I'll find you all in no time. We cannot fight the Holy Night with you, so this is all we can do to help. Our apologies. Please don't worry, Lady Masquerade. We'll give you a good spanking for you as well. Wonderful. Thank you, Yuragi. We are all counting on you. And so, Alex ventured on an epic quest to find the three saints hiding in the dungeons of the world. His reward would be hot and steamy schmacks with some of the prettiest half dragons in existence. So we did a little bit of story stuff. Did that chalk off the progress? No. Okay, anyways, to the shop. Where one? Looks like poison. Come over here, baby. We gotta take care of that disease once and for all, and then we're gonna move on to the monuments. I'll go for extra. I don't know. Extra evasion, let's go with that. And now, Rona.
おお、来てくれたんだな、アレク。
Hey buddy, everything okay? Alex had decided to visit Nakano Harbor to give Rona a routine medical checkup.
本当に来てもらえるとは思わなかったぞ。
What can I say? With Platina's teleportation spell, we're basically living next door. Not to mention, you know, Rona isn't exactly,
そうだな。お嬢様がな。
The young doctor and the caller let out a deep sigh at the same time. I keep telling her to stop by the clinic whenever she's free, and yet...
ああ、いつも都合が悪いの一点張り。
Rona had never shown up for a routine medical checkup despite being long past her scheduled examination. She is that busy.
本当に申し訳ない。結局、ロナ様の休日に合わせて、こうして無理に来てもらうことになって。
No worries, there will always be some patients that need a few extra arrangements. By the way, does Rona know, even now I'm here?
一応お話はした。正直、あまりいい顔はされなかったがな。
Yeah, it's not surprising since we decided this whole thing on our own.
だが、普段から無茶な働き方をするロナ様には、定期検診は必ず受けていただかねばならぬ。
Right. I feel you. Who cares if she's going to get pissed at us? Her health is what's most important.
分かってもらえて、本当に感謝する。
And so, Alex and Bonnie carried out their perfect plan to force the Duchess of Hainland get themselves checked.
本当に来てる。
Can I get that owa again, please? And yes, I am. Thank you. Nice bold red impression you've got there.
誰がわがまま娘よ。
You?
さあさあ、お嬢様。アレクに来ていただいた以上は、もう逃げることはできませんよ。
ちょっと、人の医者嫌いみたいに言うのはやめてよ。
Yeah, I know you just don't like taking the time to do this kind of stuff.
まあね、仕事ならいくらでも溜まってるもの。
But I've heard that today is your day off. Do you always dress like that?
ああ、ほら、楽な格好じゃ怠け癖がつきそうじゃない？それにこっちの方が慣れてるしね。
I get the feeling that it do take more than a simple change of clothes to turn her into a lazy person.
本当はいつ急な仕事が入っても大丈夫なようにあの格好をされてるんだ。あ、またお嬢様、そのような本をお読みになって。
What? What is it? What is this? A romance? Some sort of erotic novel?
ビジネス書に技術書、サイエンス雑誌よ。読書なんて休日くらいしかできないからね。
Wait, what? You spent your holidays reading those crazy thick books? But why?
自己研鑽。日々どこもかしこも日進月歩だもの。それに遅れるわけにはいかないじゃない。
ロナ様は常にこういう方だ。
Damn it.
とにかくお嬢様には今日こそお休みしていただきます。観念して検診も受けてください。
You should listen to her. Taking some time to relax is also part of the job, you know? What if you suddenly pass out during an emergency because you overworked yourself?
まったく、過保護なんだから。
You're welcome. Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry. And trust me, you'd be worse off without people like us.
ま、それもそうね。
Now we're talking. Thankfully, Rona was a logical girl who recognized a good argument whenever she heard one.
これ以上は私がわがまま言ってるみたいだしね。
She still sounds like a kid who doesn't want her parents to take her to the doctor, though. Rona had somehow realized what Alex was thinking, but decided to not comment on the matter.
で、検診はいいんだけど、たまの休日だからこの本も読みたいの。すぐに終わるかしら。
Sure, no worries. You can read meanwhile if you want. I'll do my job while you're enjoying yourself.
あらそう。それはありがたいわね。じゃあ、私の部屋でやりましょう。あそこならベッドもあるし。
Sure, sure.
ありがとう、アレク。私もほっとした。
ん？
あとは頼む。
Sure, no worries.
そうだ。お嬢様は読書しながら時折うたた寝されるのだが、寝起きのお嬢様には気をつけた方がいい。
Huh? What? Does she get super pissed or something?
逆だ。
Oh. You lost me. The opposite?
逆だ。
Bonnie's expression was so serious that Alex found himself a bit scared to ask for details.
まあ、見ればわかるし、そんなに気をつけることもないかもな。すまない。忘れてくれ。
No. Alright then. Later!
任せたぞ。
And so, Alex finally had a chance to take a good look at Rona's body and her condition. Whoa, what's going on here? By the time Alex arrived in Rona's room, the Duchess was already in her underwear. There it is. Well, I guess this makes things easier for me. You sure waste no time.
まあね。面倒なことはちゃちゃっと済ませたいたちなの。
The girl answered with a monotonous tone, like all her attention was focused on the book she was reading. She's cute as fuck. Hey, you actually use glasses? First time I've seen you wear them. Yeah, same here. And she looks cute with that.
読書中やデスクワーク中はね。
You look incredibly cute. I love this fresh new look of yours.
はいはい。ありがとう。
Aren't we husband and wife? Like, we had schmecks before, right?
したけど、それが？
Nothing. Sorry. Yep, this is the kind of girl Rona is. Would you mind if I started with the medical checkup? I'm asking just because it would be pretty annoying if someone started messing with my body while I'm reading.
そこは価値観の相違ね。私は時間の無駄にならない方がありがたい。
To each their own, I guess. But if you're fine with me doing whatever, then don't mind if I do. Alright, time to start with my beautiful wife's medical checkup. Mind if I take off your underwear? It would get in the way.
どうぞ、ご自由に。
So, you're not embarrassed at all? Want to take it off yourself?
どうぞ、ご自由に。
Rona's replies were robotic and dry. Claire sensed that she was absorbed in her reading. Alright then, guess I'll start with the simple stuff. Please open your mouth wide. It seemed that the girl was at least paying some attention, given how she obediently did as instructed. Good, good. Alex went ahead with the medical examination and started noting one thing after another on his clipboard. What is she reading, by the way? Evenicle. The scrolls of Evenicle. Hey, I need to check your weight now.
ご勝手に。
Sheesh, this girl. Alex picked his wife up and stepped on a scale with her. Let's see. Now I just need to subtract my weight from this number and... Rona passively sat through most of the checkup, unwilling to move a single muscle. Maybe she would notice if I tried to do something pirate to her?
したら蹴る。
You're actually listening, huh? The couple continued occasionally teasing each other, but all in all, the checkup proceeded smoothly. Alright, that was it for the simple part. Next is palpation. I'll be using my hands to check your bond, but... Mind if I touch you a bit?
それが必要だと医者のアレクが判断したなら。でも脇腹には触らないこと。
Ticklish? Why not?
くすぐったがりだから。
Now I want to see what would happen if I tickle her like crazy. No, wait.
くすぐったら殺す。
Yeah, how can she always tell what I'm thinking? Okay, I won't. No fun allowed. Anyway, here I come.
うん。
This feels kind of indecent. I'm sitting here. Bertie said that, well, she's barely reacting. Alex took off Rona's stuff and while loudly exhaling an excitement from his nose. He started with the Wow! She's real pretty! Rona looks like a fairy when she's in there. I'll take off your pencil!
アレク、何もしなかったんだ。寝込み襲われてもいいかなって思ったのに。
I started escaping a little because it was getting kinky. She fell asleep by the way. She fell asleep. I thought it was pretty bold for her to fall asleep, started birdie suited with him in the room, but after taking a look at her peacefully snoozing face, he realized that she must have been exhausted. Yep, she's guilelessly pushing her petite bod way too far for everyone's sake after all. And as Rona was asleep, she looks like a normal college-aged girl. Alex thought about how incredible it was to this petite girl executed all sorts of political feats on a daily basis. Yeah, she's pretty cool. And I'm still gonna call her a cheapo though. She was an astounding genius who rose to power and led an entire continent to prosperity by herself. Just how exhausted could she be after all those long years of constant hard work? Good question. Alright, I'll pamper you a bit. I get it. Alex continued his massage with Rona's peaceful breathing as background music. He gently passed his hands over her back, trying his best not to wake her up, but eventually... Sorry, did I wake you up? Huh?
なんでアレク、ここに?
The girl looked at her husband in a daze as if still half asleep.
そうか。私、マッサージを受けていて。
This is adorable. Thanks? Hey, I might have considered that if I thought that it do make you happy. Alex moved Rona's bangs to the side before they could get in her mouth. Her beautiful pink hair tickled his fingers until it eventually rested behind her ears. The doctor heard his wife, yet I show up of smoldering coal. He initially thought that his emotions might have angered her, but Rona simply stared at them with a smile. Wait, what's going on here? She's behaving completely different than usual.
アレクの手、気持ちいい。ねえ、もっとして。
Okay, sure. I guess she must be half asleep. She's so different from your usual tense self that it's kind of cute.
ねえ、マッサージいいからさ、こっち。
Huh? Sorry, what do you mean? Over here?
ほら、こっち。
Cute? Rona patted the mattress right next to her. You sure? Sorry for asking, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
いいから来て。
What do you mean? Jeez. Hold on, are you messing with me? Oh wait, Bonnie did mention something about this.
そうだ。お嬢様は読書しながら時折うたた寝されるのだが。
Right.
寝起きのお嬢様には気をつけた方がいい。
Right. Huh? What? Did she get super pissed or something?
逆だ。
I see, so this is what she meant. Rona acts like a sweet, spoiled girl when she's half asleep. I guess Bonnie must have dealt with her in this state before.
ねえ、早く。
Sure, no worries. What about this?
そうそう。
Rona scooched over to her husband and gazed into his eyes with a giggle. Whoa, her face is so tiny! She got big eyes, but her lips are so small and pretty. Man, how did I even manage to marry this beauty? Alex, suck a that, John. Or Brad. Alex thought about that phrase pretty like a doll was perfectly fitting for Rona. He continued standing at her visage, enraptured by her delicate and beautiful features.
なーにアレくん
Nothing, I was just thinking. You're beautiful.
知ってるねえ私がお嫁さんで嬉しい
Yeah? Of course I am. I must be the luckiest man in the world.
私もアレクが旦那さんで
Oh,
幸せよ
thanks. Ah!
ねえもっとこっち来て
Sure. I don't want you to think that I am taking advantage of the situation or something.
やだねえいいでしょ私たち夫婦なんだからじゃあいいもん私から近づくから
Whatever. Seriously, are you sure you're okay? Whoa, Rona! The Duchess wriggled closer until her chest was firmly pressed against her husband's shoulder.
もっと近づくの
She pressed her soft body against his torso, using her arms and legs to squeeze him tight. I can't believe it! Rona of all people is hugging me like I'm a teddy bear!
これ気持ちいいギューってするの気持ちいい
Holy fuck, this adorableness. You know, this is the first time I've ever felt like you really love me.
アレクのことは好きよ
Do you?
いちご大福以上チーズケーキ以下くらいには好き
Well, the good thing in the food category I'm winning against cheesecake. Actually, no. I'm losing against cheesecake, but I'm winning against the strawberry cake. That's oddly specific. And wait, I'm ranked lower than a cheesecake?
結構好きってこと
Rona smiled with her face so close to her husband's that her lips were almost touching. Ugh. When she's like this, Rona is way too, naughty. I just want to pounce on her, but, I mean, she's behaving so differently that I don't know if I should. Still, it feels like a Debbie assaulting a drunk girl in her sleep. Yeah,
どうしたの
Rona tilted her head and looked up at Alex with a sweet smile. Eek! I don't want to do it! I really don't want you, but... She's just too cute. She's doing all sorts of amazing things that her usual self would never think of doing.
こういうのほっとするわ
Rona let out a deep sigh and relaxed her butt after giving her husband one more squeeze. She does look half asleep. Maybe she's like sleepwalking or something like that? She could be behaving like this because she's following her subconscious desires. In which case, I should play along. Rona, I was thinking. I seriously don't know a girl as incredible as you. You're always working hard for everyone's sake, leading everyone with determination through all kinds of crises. You're simply amazing. Rona initially looked surprised, but then she smiled.
そうでしょうじゃあほらもっとなでなでして
Ah!
いい子って
Sure, you really are a good girl. You're like a nice kitten today, aren't you?
そうなの甘えん坊のニャンニャンなの
Yeah?
にゃーんにゃ
over here, you rascal. You are gonna get the hand. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? You are. Yes, you are. Holy fuck, she's way too adorable. After a couple of minutes, Rona's half-closed eyes slowly opened into their normal and attentive state. Uh-oh. Okay, this is just precious. Ah, looks like you woke up. The Duchess started shaking in intense embarrassment. Ow. Ow! 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 What did you do now? Stop slapping me, please! Yeah! Rona played her hands like a mad woman, slapping her husband all over. Holy fuck, you were so precious. The Duchess, now fully clothed, looked more better and stern than ever before. I won't forget it, sorry. No. But I don't want you. You can't tell me what to do. It's the first time that my dear wife has ever been that sweet to me. And you'd be sad if I had to forget about today. Something I want in exchange for forgetting about today? Let's see. Ah, I've got it. Be sweet and let me flirt with you like that, like we just did. Alex placed his hands on Rona's hips and left her tear on his laps. No, I want another chance to flirt and cuddle with you. Yeah. That took me by surprise, but I sat there without doing anything for most of it. What a waste. The young doctor raised a hand and used it to caress his wife's head. Strangely enough, the Duchess didn't put up any resistance. And I'm here for it. And it's good to see that you're back to your usual self. You were especially cute while half asleep, but this is the Rona I love. Come here. Doa. Alex tried to lean forward for a kiss, but Rona hurriedly pushed him away. Hey, that's unfair. You gotta do all you want with me, and when I want a little kiss, you push me away. Alex pressed his mouth against Rona's in a soft and gentle kiss. You did it first! What? You want me to never do something like that ever again? Out. It's me, or is the mood going in a pretty good direction? Alright, time to push Rona into bed once again. God damn it. Ah! Bonnie! What is it? Alex and Bonnie flushed bright red while desperately trying to figure out where to point their gazes. Meanwhile, Rona shifted back into a serious expression and calmly stood up from her husband's lap. Yeah, for a while actually. No. Never. Rona swiftly walked out of the room without looking back.
事情はよくわからんが、すまない。
The color bid her farewell with a gracious bow of her body and wreathed after the Duchess. We're never gonna forget it. Joey? Alex? Blue balled and now alone. Alex jumped to Runa's bed and rolled around while sniffing her pillow. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this? Raging and raging now! Oh well, Rona was adorable. I should be happy that I had the chance to see that. On that mere day, Alex discovered a new and pleasantly surprising side to his wife. Hey buddies! A better chance for critical. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, we can do another Rona's event if we want to. Awesome! But nah. I'll leave it for another episode.